Welcome back everybody. This is Final Fantasy XIV Online and we are running through into episode 11. We are, let me just go, looking at recommended duties. Recommendations list displays quests or duties currently available in your area. Highlighting an item on the list will display further information regarding the duty, such as location. Recommendations are helpful for finding quick gil and experience, or simply confirming if there are any quests or hunting log targets in the area that you might have missed. Ooh, alright. Achievements almost complete. Stick them with the pointy end. Yep. Recommendations. There are no duties to display. Alright. What's this? This is interject interrupts the use of a target's action. This is my healing potion. And this is provoke. Now I need to remember to use control when I use those. Okay. All dogs go to hell. Slay dusty mongrels. Okay, a dying wish. Oh my gosh, those are the ones over in the higher level area. Leves of Horizon. Taken what they're giving. Speak with Danan at Horizon and Uldah's most wanted. We're reporting to Miller before we go to Horizon. That is what we're doing. And then we're going to head on out to one of these locations, but I need to find Miller. Ow. Right. Joining area. No, I'm looking for... Okay, Leves of Horizon. I need to go that way. Alrighty, so where am I? Alright, so I need to come out of here and hang a left. You have entered a sanctuary. Thank you. Oh, and I didn't look up how to sprint. Don't know what. We'll get there. Okay. Category of quests. Recommended duties has been added. Alright. Let's look at our map. Yep, we're heading in the right direction. So what I'm wondering is if whether or not some of those little locked doors will open. I'm really looking forward to getting to these quests once we get to the level. I'm going to assume that the game is designed for you to come back to an area, because duh, why wouldn't it be? I think we needed to go down this corridor. Here. There we go. Yeah, there's a little arrow that says go this way. I probably should have just taken the crystal, shouldn't I, to where we are, but I'll never learn my way around the city if I do that all the time. Not that I'll need to, mind you. It'll just be like I'll blink here and blink there and be quicker. I feel a little bit disoriented. Yep, Colosseum. And the door. These guys that hide behind the door. Let's talk to Miller. Congratulations on a job well done, Rosalore. Bruce says you acquitted yourself well. You have shown tremendous growth since you joined us, and though it pains me to do this, you have earned the right. Rosalore, I grant you leave to join other guilds. Oh! As you doubtless know, Uldah is home to both the Pugilist Guild and the Thaumaturgers Guild. However, there are also guilds where you may learn something of more peaceful traditions. You may even join the guilds of other nations if that is desired. Know that I will respect your decisions, whatever they may be, so long as you do not forget that you are, above all, a gladiator. Ah, that's how we get to crafting. Before you head off, I wanted to ask you, Bruce believes the freelancers were out for a bounty. What's your opinion on this? They were tracking a man named Uldah. Uldah, are you certain that's the name you heard? He's alive? But how? Oh, crumbs, I forgot. Uldah is the dude in the inn. Oh, and I just dropped Miller in it. Oops, sorry. Damn it. Wasn't that the person that we weren't supposed to tell? You know what, though? Eventually she's going to find out. And, okay, better for me than anyone else, I guess. It looks like she has another quest now. Armory is unlocked. You now have access to the Armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exists myriad disciplines in Uldah that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it's recommended you first focus on mastering your current class. Okay. You've now access to blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, yep. It should be noted that in addition to martial classes, you may also choose to become a disciple of the hand, one who synthesizes items from on-hand materials, or a disciple of the land, one who harvests resources from the field. Mastering more than one class is the first step to becoming a well-rounded adventurer. But you want me to master my first. I actually really like the idea of doing some crafting. Let's talk to Miller. That old familiar feeling. First Sword Miller wishes to assign you another task. Hail, Rosalore. You come at a good time. I've another task I wish to assign you. The Immortal Flames and the Brass Blades have both requested the Guild's assistance in maintaining security at Camp Drybone. Aha! A vital outpost along the Royal Allegan Sunway. The Amalja have been raiding caravans with reckless abandon, creating a significant disruption in trade. Uldah has a long troubled history with the Amalja, so raids have not unheard of. However, this recent escalation must be addressed. Radio. Go to Camp Drybone and search for these raiders, Rosalore. I've already dispatched other gladiators to patrol the region, so I suggest you speak with one for more information. Nice! Okay. Oh boy. Alright. I really want to get my lower level missions done first. If I go to J, yeah. So I've still got this level 5, Where the Heart Is, and Tackle the Problem at level 8. We also have Leves of Horizon and that old familiar feeling. So what I want to have on my board is that if I tick that, aha, and I want to do this one. And I want to do this one. And I really want to get this one and this one done. Right. So those are my five main ones. And I probably should ignore that old familiar feeling until I get those done. So why don't I switch? Oh my god. Okay. I didn't lose it. Okay, let's just leave it there and stop playing with it, right? Alright, I'll just leave it blank. Okay, don't play with anything else that you don't know about. 7 out of 30 Lev quests. 0 out of 16 allowances. What are they? Okay, I am going to leave that up. Rightio. So if I do them in order of what's on my screen, we should be fine. Where is Takin what they're giving? Leves of Horizon. I'm actually thinking I should put that one at the top. Can I not? I can't shuffle it up. Okay. Alright. Ah, that's a problem. I didn't click, but Aldous is the dude that scared the dude with the sword. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can find... So I hadn't worked out how to get to... If I go this way... Yeah, because this way should lead me to where that fisherman... Oh, no. Okay. No, I've gone the wrong way. Alright, go back this way. Didn't we get to the, I'll get there eventually. Didn't we get to the fisherman's village by going out this door? I am very clearly lost, aren't I? Alright. Hello, what's that? Ah, there, now they're unlocked. I'm very tempted to have all the crafting all at once. But it will take up quest spaces. So we have Goldsmith, Miner, yes, Weaver. There's no time limit on quests, right? I know this is probably a rookie mistake, but I really, really like crafting and I don't really want to have to hold off doing it. Okay, good morrow to you, adventurer, and welcome to the Goldsmiths Guild. Have you come to observe our artisans at work? Indeed, it is a marvel to watch goldsmiths transform raw metals and uncut gemstones into sparkling rings, earrings, and necklaces, some of which possess magical properties no less. You know, if you'd like to try your hand at goldsmithing, the guild is open to adventurers like yourself. No prior experience is required, for we teach all you need to know about the craft. Would you be interested? Sure. It pleases me greatly to hear you say so. As the first step, I would have you understand the purposes of our guild. The vast mineral resources of Thanalan have given rise to a grand goldsmithing tradition, which has been refined through the ages. Our techniques are renowned across the realm, our creations held in the highest regard. However, we of Eshtame's lapidaries, the premier source of Uldah jewellery, were not content to rest on our laurels. Seeking to advance our craft, we turned our eyes to the east, the only place in the known world whose goldsmithing was said to rival our own. We built the finest facilities to beckon their guildmasters hither and blended their foreign techniques with ours. Our guild quickly became the centre of Eorzean goldsmithing. And here you shall benefit from the refined wisdom of countless veteran craftsmen. You'll learn to see the potential in your materials and shape them to your will. There are essential skills for a goldsmith must hone his eyes to identify and appraise all manner of materials, and, when needs be, recognize limitations for what they are. It's even said that a master goldsmith can ascertain the authenticity of a man himself. You may one day come to possess such vision, but even the most magnificent jewel begins life as a rough-hewn stone. It must first be cut and polished before it can delight the eyes with its brilliance. If you would become a goldsmith, you must needs refine yourself as you would a gemstone. It will take much time and effort, and there's no guarantee of success. Should you be certain that is the life you seek, speak to me once more. Sure. Before you can embark upon your journey to become a goldsmith, you must first seek an audience with our guildmaster. Are you ready to do so? Jemime would reaffirm your desire. Okay. You shall find Mistress Serendipity on the workshop floor just down the steps. Show her your burning desire to learn, and you are certain to receive her permission to join. Oh my god, what have I just done? Anyway, let's go find out. I know, I would like to do all the crafts, but maybe I'll be stuck on one. We'll discover this as we go. Stop right there, you little troublemaker. People are working here. Oh, pardon me, I've mistaken you for a mammoth. For a moment there Let's start over, shall we? What brings you here today, adventurer? Do you perchance have aspirations to become a goldsmith? Yes. Really? That's great. Welcome, welcome. I'm Serendipity, but you can call me Sarah. Or is that too informal? Sorry, I'm still unaccustomed to this whole guildmaster business. Ah, right. What did you say your name was again? Adrian? All right, Rosalore Seraphina. Well then, Rosalore Seraphina, work hard and one day your creations may line the shelves of Eshtame's aesthetics. Trust in yourself, and you can achieve anything. That was sufficiently inspiring, I trust. Good. Next order of business, here is your new chaser, a hammer. Well, I say new, but it's actually a bit weathered. But never you mind that. Just show me that you know how to hold it so we can get started. Alright. So we get our tools this way as well. And she has you've unlocked a new class. You can change to this class at any time by equipping the weapon received from this quest. Okay. When changing classes, gear sets will allow you to register and save your equipment. You may then use them to switch between classes instantly, without the need to manually equip weapons or equipment. A button for the gear set interface is located in the upper portion of the character window. Yep. Right, crafting log obtained. Alright, changing classes. Your main weapon determines your current class. Oh, really? No, quiet. Changing classes is as easy as equipping a different type of weapon or tool to your main hand slot. When playing more than one class or job, gear sets allow you to save several different combinations of equipment and swap them at your leisure. A button for the gear set interface is located in the upper portion of the character window. Right, now this class... Oh wait, I need my map. So this one is locked because... Level 1, my first chaser hammer. Because I'm not wearing the right equipment, right? Let's... Character. Okay. Gear set 1. Gear set list. Alright, so that's my set. So if I switch... How do I get... How do I get a second... Oh, create a new gear set. Haha! Okay, then I equip this here, and it's called oh, whoa, okay, and then I need to equip everything, but I can't equip everything else. Oh, well, okay. Rightio. Well, let's equip our gladiator gear then, because we can't run around town in the nude, and we'll work out a little bit more about how to do that. Now, why can't I do this quest? It should tell me. My first chaser hammer. This quest required class or job. What's GSM? Goldsmith. Alright. So I see that I'm still a gladiator and I can't pursue my other crafty bits yet. I wonder why that is. Maybe there's something else I haven't done. That's okay. Let's go and mess ourselves up with a bunch of other stuff as well. Because we can. Ah, dear. I am so too. You guys know I'm going to do this. Nope, we can't go through there. Actually, why am I running around when I can maybe grab this? We can go to... Oh, this is the Miners Guild. Ah. Maybe. I know. What are you doing, Rosalore? We don't know. Alright, so we're going to pick up these quests anyway. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Well met, adventurer. You stand within the Miners Guild, the place where the seekers of realms' mineral wealth gather. With pickaxe and sledgehammer, we miners work rock and earth that they might yield us ores, fossils, precious stones, and more. If you have a mind to join our ranks, you'll be pleased to know that we are currently recruiting. Great riches await those with strong backs and keen eyes. Yes, a decision you will not regret. You've just taken your first step towards striking it rich. To look at the lands around Uldah, one would be forgiven for thinking the region barren of opportunity, but beneath the surface, the scene could not be more different. There lie veins of copper, silver, and gold beyond measure. For as long as he has dwelt in Thanaland, man has availed himself of these vast deposits, giving rise to a thriving mining trade, which forms the foundation of our nation's prosperity. Of course, the mining trade as it is today owes much to an event which took place some century and a half ago, the mad Mithril Rush. Never before had the Sultanate seen such an influx of migrants. Endless throngs came from lands near and far, spurred on by the dream of discovering the mother lode. Alas, a harsh reality awaited them. You see, the vast majority of these poor souls were miners in name alone, and they possessed neither the proper equipment nor the training to realize their dreams. To make matters worse, the mining concerns, who in those days held absolute power, did not scruple to exploit them. Presented with a glut of unskilled labour, they proceeded to fill every tunnel to bursting, and atrocious working conditions soon became the norm. Miners were paid a pittance for back-breaking labour and saw naught of the riches they unearthed. Pushed to breaking point, the workers banded together to form the Miners' Guild, with the aim of improving conditions while protecting the integrity of the trade. Since then, we've sought to educate folk to correct mining practices, both to prevent accidents and to curb the impact that our trade has upon the environment. I trust you now have a better understanding of what we do. All that is left is to commit your name to our role. When you're ready to do so, pray speak with me again. I shall guide you through the enrolment procedure. Okay. Are you ready to do... Sure. Yeah. Music to my ears. I, the kind made when one's pickaxe strikes gold. You must introduce yourself to Guildmaster Adalberta right away. Her approval is required if you're to be formally admitted to our ranks. In case you're unaware, Adalberta is perhaps the most accomplished of those miners who still swing a pickaxe. Her understanding of our trade is unsurpassed, and her flair for prospecting uncanny. Her brain, in short, is a veritable gold mine of knowledge, much of it concerning the mining of gold. Ha-ha, jesting apart, you stand to learn a great deal from her. When you're ready, pray present yourself to Adalberta. You will find her down the steps, yonder, over by the bar. Okay. So I'm not sure why it doesn't let me progress to the second quest. I guess I'll find out as we go. Well met, adventurer. Adalberta's my name, and I'm the master of this guild. I take it you wish to become a miner. Well, our doors are open to all who aren't afraid of hard work and getting dirty. Thanks to recent advances in refining techniques, it's now possible to smelt even low-purity ores. I mention this because it's allowed us to reopen a number of mines which were long thought exhausted, prompting trade to flourish. Truth be told, with business as it is at the moment, we can't take on enough new miners, and few folk make better miners than adventurers, you being a hardy lot. What's more, you're well-travelled, which serves us to expand the guild's sphere of activity. Oh, I'm not suggesting you join solely for our benefit. For your part, you'll acquire skills that will prove to your profit, a mutually beneficial arrangement. I trust you'll agree. So what say you? Will you join us? Yes? Sure. Then I bid you welcome to the Miners' Guild. May your toils never go unrewarded. Now then, here's a pickaxe to get you started. It's not the newest, but it should serve a novice well enough. Go on, take it up, see how it feels in your hands. Speak to me when you're ready, and I'll assign you a little task to help you get into the swing of things. Alright. So I've completed that quest. I've unlocked Miner. And then the quest. And I now have a gathering log. Alright. So if I go to logs... I mean, I did want to do this anyway, so... So, recipes. Alright. So I'm a level 18 gladiator, and it's not what's synthesize? Ooh, what happens if I poke the bag? Current class not set to Goldsmith. Alright. So, that will be what the problem is. Now, how do I set... Let's delete that set. Yeah. Alright, how do I set my current class? Oh, okay. So basically you get this, rightio. So Disciple of the Hand, Disciple of the Land, Disciple of War, Disciple of Magic. Alright, I get this a little better now. Goldsmith. Now, how do I... Right, so I found this, but how do I set the class? I thought it was as simple as equipping a tool to your hand, right? So I should, theoretically, if I equip the pick, I go nude again. What? But it doesn't change my class. Okay, gather a role or action. So I do need to probably get some clothes on in that set. Let's just, which I of course can't do because, oh actually, no, I can put that on. There we go. Man, girl, get dressed. We can put on some hands. We can put on some legs. Okay, so it's a good thing I didn't go nuts and sell. Actually, can I wear those boots? Let me just put those down. I can wear my strife boots. Radio. Right. And we're still not... Oh, we're wearing our short skirt. Wow, okay. So we're going to be semi-indecent. Now, if I change this out, right, to my bronze master's sword, now I'm wearing the wrong stuff. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have to. Give me that pickaxe back. Right, stick this in here. Okay. Okay, so now no matter what I change it to, I still have stuff underneath. But if I go to my gladiator set, I equip that. If I put in my weathered pickaxe, I'm nude again. Okay, hang on. Oh, wait. I can wear... No, that's it. That's a minus. Radio. Put this on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this as another gladiator set until it lets me change my class into... Can I have that? I can wear pants. Oh, well that's much better than a short skirt and not much else. Huron long boots. Okay, strife boots 7 and 13. 8 and 14. Let's put those on. Okay, and we're going to call this... I've now become a miner. Alright, so this is create a new gear set. Okay. Alright. And then if I go to here, I can hopefully get my chaser hammer. I'm now a goldsmith. I can equip that set. No. That's not quite what I meant. I should have created the set. So go to here. So create the set and then hit the plus button for goldsmith. Alright, so if I change into my miner set, equip that set, let's just have our gather a role actions explanation first. Okay, you've learned to gather a role action. Gather a role actions are abilities shared by botanists, miners and fishers rather than a specific class. They're learned via leveling or upon completing certain quests, but you only need to be learned once to be able to use them with all gathering. Once learned, these role actions can be used to reveal and track gathering locations in any given area, even for classes other than your currently selected one. Gather a role actions can be found in the Actions and Traits window found under Character in the main menu. Alright, so now that I'm a miner, the quest is unlocked. We got this. Okay, Adalberta wants to assign you your first task. You look good with a pickaxe, Rosalore. Now that you're suitably equipped, your training can commence. A miner learns her craft best in the wilderness with a pickaxe in hand. To begin, let's see how you fare with good old copper ore. Bring me, say, 10 chunks. There are deposits of the stuff throughout Thanalan. I doubt you'll have to go very far outside the city. Seek out some promising locations outside the Gate of the Sultana and the Gate of Nold and swing away. The motion may feel awkward at first, but in time it'll come second nature. Miners use pickaxes and other tools to extract the mineral wealth of Eorzea and gather materials used in crafting. Locations that can be mined for resources are known as mineral deposits. To locate mineral deposits, make your way out of the city and use the miner action known as prospect. Alright, so I'm going to assume that that next quest is unlocked because I'm in the wrong thing. So what we're going to do next, that's a no entry sign. I know, what? Alright, so what we're going to do next is we're going to go back to the goldsmith dudes in our goldsmithing gear. We've got this, alright? We do got this. So as long as you're wearing gear that can be used by all classes, you won't suddenly become naked when you change trades. But if you're wearing gear that's specific to a class that is not currently the one that you've got. So for instance, you'll notice this goldsmith thingamywhatsit is red. We're going to go C for character. We're going to grab our gear set list and we're going to change to goldsmith and we're going to equip that set. So I'm wearing level 4 gear and level 5 as a gladiator. Alright. Okay, and now I can talk to Serendipity. My first chaser hammer. Serendipity would like to officially begin your training. Thank you. Great, let's get started. Though to be honest, I'd swear you've done this before by the way you wear that hammer on your hip. Mind you, even if you do have some experience, a responsible guildmaster must ensure her charges have a firm grasp of the fundamentals. Therefore, I command you to craft me a copper ingot. It's simple really. All you need is copper, ore, and a wind shard. Our guild supplier Alston can supply you with copper ore, and I gave you a few wind shards along with your hammer. At least I think I did. If it turns out you don't have any, you'll need to get some yourself. Isn't this exciting, Rosalore? Your first real challenge as a member of the Goldsmiths Guild. Show me the ingot when you're done. Good luck! To synthesize a copper ingot for Serendipity, select logs from the main menu, followed by crafting log. That's what I was doing before. Oh, I see. Hang on. Okay, all disciples of the hand receive a crafting log, which contains the recipes of every item they can synthesize. The crafting log can be opened by selecting logs from the main menu. To begin to synthesize, you must first select the crafting class and level tier of the item you wish to create. Once you've highlighted the item, confirm you possess all the materials necessary in your inventory. If you do, select the Synthesize button to begin the crafting process. Alright, so crafting log is under logs and it's N already. So we hit N. Okay, so we need to make sure we've got all of this stuff. So for a copper ingot, so what I synthesize? Unable to craft. So what do I need to do? Wind shard. Okay, materials, copper ore. Oh, okay, so I have 122 wind shards. I don't know quite what that. Do I need to move it over? No. What do I press here? I'm not sure. Alright. Okay, hang on. I think I need to put copper ore in here. So I need to buy. Did she say buy copper ore from the dude? One of the dudes. But I mean, I've got to go on a hunt for copper ore anyway. So why don't we just incorporate hunting for copper ore with our synthesizing bits, and when we're next in town we'll deal with that. Okay, so there is one more guild I saw in here that we can possibly go to. It's the Weavers Guild. I'm not going to run all the way there. We're just going to zippity-doo our way over. Okay, and now I'm going to check my map is what I'm going to do. Yep, okay. So down here. I know, I like crafting. Setting up for crafting is a little bit tedious and takes a bit, but I think we can get these three at least started, and maybe just do it as we journey. I don't know how it works in this game. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the wellspring of Uldah fashion. For humble thread, our peerless artisans weave wonders, dreams in fabric form. We're renowned as Yorzia's finest purveyors of quality textiles, and as her foremost arbiters of style. Needless to say, such renown was not won without effort. Ours is a tremendously demanding profession, you see, but also a highly rewarding one. It is little wonder that so many adventurers have set their hearts upon joining us. Might you be one of them? Yes. Ah, I thought as much. Then I'm sure you're eager to learn all about our illustrious history. As I'm sure you know, Thanlan can be a perilous place, its vast deserts being wont to punish the unprepared. While a menagerie of ferocious beasts stalk the sands, the greatest foe is, of course, the midday sun. And so, ever since man first set foot in this region, he's favoured light flowing fabrics that shield him from the sun's rays, while allowing his skin to breathe. Of course, Uldans have never been a people of taste, and demand for more extravagant designs spurred innovation, resulting in textile goods whose appeal extended far beyond our borders. Merchants had little trouble selling Uldan fabrics in foreign markets, so great was their reputation for beauty and quality. And when traders from those same markets sought to peddle their lesser products in Thanlan, well, it gave us a little cause for concern. Sun-silk tapestries is synonymous with the textile trades in Uldah, you see. Those who come here hoping to peddle cheap rags swiftly learn the price of doing business in our territory. Wiser men and women with an interest in our trade choose instead to join the guild, which the company generously operates for the betterment of Uldan society. We offer our members the tools and techniques needed to become successful, and should they prove themselves especially skilled, they may even be offered direct employment as sun-silk weavers. Just imagine, adventurer, your designs could one day dictate the course of Uldan fashion. If you desire such fame and influence, then you might be granted a place within us, provided that you're willing to embrace hard work. To ensure candidates can endure the rigours of our profession, our guildmaster has taken upon himself to evaluate each one personally. When you're ready to submit yourself to his rigorous scrutiny, say the word. Okay. Are you ready to meet the guildmaster? First impressions are everything, and you do not want to present yourself poorly. I'll go and speak to Marin. Oh, well, Marin's whatever. Excellent, though I do wonder if your attire is appropriate for the occasion. You will find the esteemed Redolent Rose supervising guild operations over yonder. He is, how shall I put this? He is relentless in his pursuit of excellence. So long as you demonstrate you're similarly committed, he'll treat you fairly and with respect. Ooh, okay, let's go. I'm more excited about the craft than the other one. I mean, there he is. I know, can't follow directions. What sort of a weaver are you going to be, Rosalore? Redolent Rose, the Guildmaster. What do we have here? Another adventurer in search of thrills and excitement? Shall I dance your merry jig? No. Well, if this fails to please you, I suggest you run along. Perhaps the women of the Ruby Road Exchange will be more to your liking. Mate, you're going to get nutted, you keep that up. Oh, so you want to become a weaver? Well, then we have something to discuss after all. I shall be blunt. Weaving is an art, and like all true artists, we must make sacrifices and suffer for our craft. So tell me, adventurer, are you prepared to suffer? Sure. I'm in your company after all. So you say, but only time will tell. In any case, you'll need equipment to get started. This needle should suffice for now. I need not explain what a needle is, I trust. Good. Then hold it as you would when sewing, and show me you're ready to begin. Wow. Okay. So, I guess we go back into character. We've unlocked Weaver. We grab our goldsmithing hammer, and we replace it with this rusty needle. Man, I've got a use for that, but he wouldn't like it. Rightio. And now we are a weaver, and I go to my gear set list. And I press the little plus sign. And I have my weaving gear. Yeah, alright. Don't mind me. Okay. Rosalore, we're going to talk to the Redolent Rose. He better not stink. Anyway, Redolent Rose would like to assign you your first task as a weaver. Yes. Well, well, you look like you were born to hold one of those. Man, that is the nicest thing that guy has said to me since I came in here. Even so, I suggest you keep it somewhere safe, especially when you're clambering over haystacks, as I shan't be issuing you another. Now, you certainly look the part, but it remains to be seen if you can play it. I bid you craft me a spindle of hempen yarn. A trifling task, yes? Well, I hope you find it so. Should it seem even remotely testing, you have no future at this guild. To make hempen yarn, you'll require moko grass and lightning shards. The former can be purchased from our own dear Gigima. The latter you'll have to find for yourself. That is all. To synthesize a spindle of hempen yarn for redolent rose, select logs from the main menu, followed by crafting log. Or you can just press N when you get out of the dialogue. Haha. Okay, so you notice up here we've got woodworking, smithing, armor craft, goldsmithing, leatherworking, cloth craft. Oh my giddy aunt. So I have 142 of these, but I have none of these. And I guess what I meant to do is drag that up to there, I think. Oh, so much stuff to do. Alchemy we don't have, and cooking we don't have. So we've actually unlocked, let me just close that. Go to C for character. The way of the hand, the disciple of the hand, we now have miner, goldsmith and weaver. I really want to be a botanist and maybe a fisherman and maybe all of these things too. I know. For now though, right, how do I do my quick change again? Alright, so if I just hit 1. No. What's that? Oh, okay. Alright, I just hit that and equip that. I'm pretty sure there's a quick key to do it, and I think it told me how. No. No, get rid of that set. What are you doing? Right, we're here wearing this set. Equip this set. Right. Now close the window before you do something silly. Okay, alright, we're so good now, maybe. That's not a door you can exit out of, Rosalore. I'm so sorry. Oh man, I'm going to be fired as driver of this character the way I'm going. Alrighty, I'm so excited to get to crafting. I'm not sure I'm being entirely sensible. Okay, what I really want to do is wow. Solemn Yeti, look at that. Okay, things to aspire to, I tell you. Alright. I want to go to the goblet. And I know that I can't get out this, or maybe I can now. Alright, so let's go to Onyx Lane, the Miners Guild. But last time I tried this, I couldn't get out through this door. She says, running the wrong way. So basically, down here, there's like this gate thing that says... And I can't get through. Can I talk to this man? Maybe he'll let me through. My apologies for the inconvenience, but I cannot assist you at present. Right, so that is the gate I need to use to get to my thing, but I can't get there. So I guess I know. What am I doing? Let's go to M. Is there any more missions that I can do on this level? No. So why don't I go up to Steps of Null? I know, I'm starting to work it out very slowly. Alright, and we press this. The goblet. How do I get there? That's the gold exchange. Why don't we go to there? Oh, the goblet exchange. How do I... This is all part of the city, right? This is the goblet. Okay, so I can't get to the goblet. It's the goblet subdivision. I'm an idiot. Well, I might be an idiot. I might not be. The gold saucer? I don't understand, but okay. Western Thanalan. Okay, there's the West Hammer. Tackle the problem. That's where I need to be. So I need to go to the goblet, but I can't go to the goblet because I don't have access to it. Oh, now I understand. Alrighty. Alright, so I can central Thanalan, which is where everything else happens. Oh man, I think we might be slowly working it out. There's nothing now here, alright. Eastern Thanalan. I can get to... Aha, wait a minute. Let me just go back to Western Thanalan then. Is there right. The Leves of Horizon, and I'm unattuned. Alright. There's the Silver Bazaar. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to come out here. We want to find this and deal with that quest. And then... See, that's got red dots, so I can't go there, right? I'm not sure I entirely get it, but okay, I think I'm starting to. Where am I now? Right. So I want to go upstairs. Which means I think I want to go to the steps of Nulled so I can go out. So these things have got red dots. These ones have no dots blocking them. So what's at the steps of Nulled? Okay. So in the steps of Nulled, there, I want to go to the Aetheryte Plaza. Alrighty. Why has that got red dots? Because I can go there. Maybe. Completely lost already. I want to go to the steps of Nulled. Alright, so I just want to run around this way then. And just follow this tunnel. Because it's really easy. I don't need to make it hard for myself. I'm good at it, but I don't need to. Alright. I think I'm lost already. Hang on. I am. Let's go this way. Yeah, this way. I know, we've now got ourselves 3 new professions, which I think we should be grateful. This is Pearl Lane. It's not a good place to be, but that's okay. Main scenario quest has taken what they're given, so we are going to follow that. I know, exciting. And then we have these little blue dots, which we are allowed to cross. Boom. Okay. Then I'm lost again. Where am I? Oh, okay, I'm not that lost. Wait. Oh, okay, I'm inside the thing. The inn, where there's Momodi over there. I should probably tell Momodi that she now knows Uldah is alive. I wonder if there's an option for that. Let's talk to Momodi. You found your way to the quicksand, friend. As you can see, we cater to clientele with an adventurous streak. With the chaos left in the wake of the calamity, the townsfolk will be needing the help of my patrons more than ever. Okay, so there's no way to warn Momodi that Miller knows that Uldah is alive. Oh, I did not even connect the Uldah they mentioned with the Uldah. Yeah, wow. With the Uldah we met in the pub. I know. Colour me slow, man. Colour me slow. Alrighty. So we're going to go... Where were we going to go? We're going to... Oh, I know where we're going to go. I wanted to go back out to the other area. Is it the Steps of Thal? I mean, I can take the long way around. Oh, Pugilist's Guild. I know they say... I'm pretty sure I'm okay doing crafting. And I'm pretty sure once I start doing a whole new adventurous class, I might be in trouble. Maybe. Oh, I know, I just can't help it. Why do I have the feeling this is such a bad idea? Well, it's an adventure on my screen. I cannot help myself. I can, but I'm not going to. Not entirely helpless. Okay, this is the person I spoke to before. Greetings and welcome to the Pugilist Guild. We pugilists are specialists in hand-to-hand combat. Through rigorous training we forge devastating weapons of our fists and feet, which we employ to great effect in battle. There is no better place in all the realm to train in our discipline than here. If you would walk the path of pugilist, I highly recommend you add your name to our roll. What say you, friend? Sure. A decision you'll not regret, but before we proceed to the paperwork, it is essential that you know something of our guild's storied past. Since time immemorial, man has used whatever has been at his disposal to settle disputes. In the beginning, that meant fighting with his fists. Such hand-to-hand combat existed in various forms throughout Eorzea, each evolving independently of one another. The origins of pugilism as we know it, however, can be traced back to the staging of bare-handed bouts at the Colosseum. These contests attracted fighters from far and wide, bringing their myriad styles crashing together on the blood sands. Amidst this chaotic intermingling of styles there rose a pugilist of singular strength and skill. This woman made it her life's mission to master every form she encountered that might refine her art. Among her many song-worthy exploits, we pugilists remember her participation in a gladiator tournament most fondly. Back when bare-handed fighting was still seen as a pastime for peasants, she took on fully armed and armoured gladiators, and effortlessly bested the lot of them. Word of her fate spread across the realm like wildfire, of course, and Uldah swiftly transformed into a centre of pugilism, with people flocking from all over to train under this master among masters. The woman's name was Cornelia, and it is to her that the Pugilist Guild owes its existence. The art practised here is based on her all-encompassing style, and this training hall is modelled upon the one which she once built. And there it is, a brief history of our guild. I've told this tale 1,000 times, but gods, it never fails to fan the flames of my fighting spirit. Now then, before we can proceed with your enrolment, you must first obtain the Guildmaster's approval. Let me know when you're ready to meet him. I am ready to meet your Guildmaster. So, are you ready to present yourself for the Guildmaster's inspection? I am. Master Hammon is among the greatest pugilists of our time. For long years the man ruled the blood sands as the Holy Fist, though he has since retired in favour of training aspiring fighters. You'll find him overseeing his charges yonder. Go now and show him the fighting spirit that burns within you. Oh boy. Well, let's go. Let's go. Master Hammon. Uh-oh. Past time you got your ass back here. Well, what did the dancer have to say about my proposition? You're not my errand boy. There's no dancer, there never was. I'm not doing anything indecent, I swear to the gods. Of course you aren't. What? You're here to enroll? Oh. Well, why didn't you say so sooner? In my capacity as Guildmaster, I'd be glad to give you a primer on the art of hand-to-hand combat. Doubtless you already know this, but we pugilists fight with our fists and feet. While these don't deal as much damage as a blade, it hardly matters when you can land several blows for each swing of the sword. What we lack in destructive force, we more than make up for in speed and cunning. Under my guidance, not only will you master striking techniques, you'll also learn to string them together to deliver an endless flurry of blows. Only through such fierce combinations can a pugilist realize his potential. Yarg! Okay. I think he's pulled a hammy. Crikey, I'm spent from all this talking. You ought to speak more, lass. It'll give me a chance to catch my breath. But where was I? All right, joining the guild. Before you do so, I must warn you that the path of the pugilist is long and arduous. Do you believe you've got what it takes to go the distance? Be honest with yourself now. Yeah, I can go the distance. You have the fighting spirit. I can see it in your eyes. I see no reason to deny you a place in these walls. Welcome to the guild, lass. To help you on your way, I'll add some names to your hunting log, opponents that you might hone your skills against. And so as to make it a budding pugilist of you, here's your very own pair of Hora. They're a tad old and rusted, but that'll serve to make you look meaner, I reckon. Now, I have a mind to assign you your first lesson. Arm yourself with your weapons, and let me know when you're ready to begin. Oh, knuckle dusters. Alright, so I guess we do the same thing we did before, which is, I have a feeling, so if we go C, and then we go gear sets, but we also grab our weapon, and we find our knuckle dusters. Haha, so this will turn us into a pugilist. What do you mean I don't have any clothes? Oh, fair dinkum. Alright, well I have no hat to wear. Alright, we are wearing a strife vest, 9 and 16 defense and magic defense, or 11 and 20. Well, let's wear the Huron shimmy set, at least get some clothes on. I know, every time I equip a set of gear I strip down. What is it? +8 and +14 for Huron half gloves. Alright, so it looks like we're wearing the half gloves under our knuckle dusters. Let's go with our pants, because pants are useful. 11 and 20 for the Huron skirt, and 9 and 16 for the strife bags. You know what? I don't want to be fighting with my skirt. I want to be fighting with pants on. Alrighty. Boots. We have Huron long boots, 8 and 14, and strife boots. Rightio. We're going to wear our long boots. Okay. Unbelievable. See, if we wore our skirt, if we just go back to our legs for a minute, this is 2 and 4. Oh, on top of what we've got. There seems to be no sense in this. Except that I now have more armor than I did. I guess I'll wear that one. Fine. Okay. So, we now add our Pugilist gear set. So you get dressed, then add the gear set. Our armory bonus, what's this? You have changed to a new battle class. To lessen the burden of leveling multiple Disciple of War and Magic classes, an experience point bonus known as the Armory bonus is added when slaying enemies and participating in fates. Okay. This bonus grows larger the greater the discrepancy between your current level and the level of your highest class. Use this to your advantage when deciding when and how to raise secondary classes. So rather than synchronizing down, I could be using my, okay, we might try this shortly. Let's get our assignment, and then I think we're probably going to have to leave this episode here, because we've been gaining new classes for nearly an hour. My first Hora. Haman wishes to teach you your first lesson. Oh, this sounds bad. Looking every bit a pugilist, lass. Now the learning can commence. For your first lesson, I want you to test your fledgling skills against the vermin of Thanalan. Get out there and put down 3 marmots, 3 hornets, and 3 shrews. Return here when the deed is done. Now this goes without saying, but I expect you to fight using the Hora I just gave you. It counts for naught if you skewer the beasties with a spear or fry them with a spell, say. Yes. So if you go into your hunting log now. Alright. Basically, if you're in here, these are the things you need to slay with your... Okay, so basically the same things we slayed with our other things. As we wander through the countryside, we can take on... Oh, that's new. We can take on some of these. And some of the things that didn't count before will now count. So that's pretty good. Alrighty, let's go. I was going to go back to the ethereal shard and actually head on out to the... mine. But what we might do is we might just find the gate and head on out through the gate. So let me get to the gate and we'll prep ourselves for leaving. I can't remember if I wanted central or western. Let's go to central. And oh my gosh, he's talking. It's because it's his breakfast time and he's about to be fed. If you can hear him in the background. My gosh. So we're going to go to the gate and I'm going to finish up this episode. Here we go. This is Western Thanalan. If I remember rightly, this is where we first exited, isn't it? Central Thanalan. I'll get it right one day. It does not look right. Where are my critters? Yes, okay. This is where we exited. Guys, it's not where we exited, is it? I cannot tell. Yes, it is. Alright, guys. On that note, I will bid you adieu. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.